All right, we'll get started with Tommy Edman. First question for Tommy. We could start with Mike here on the right side.
I got him.
Hey, Tommy.
How's it going?
What is your threshold for turning around from the right side and hitting right-handed against a right-hander like you did last night?
It's kind of just the matchups based on a guy's like pitch profile. See which pitches are easier to get to from the right side versus the left side, and usually that's reflected in the splits. And I think that guy had pretty even splits, righty versus lefty. So that's kind of the two things that go into my decision.
Kirsten here in the front.
Just when you came over at the trade deadline, just how much have you been looking forward to kind of being a part of these moments with this group? And I guess coming off of now game one, just your reaction to how everything played out yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, we had a lot of great games in the regular season that kind of got me fired up for what the postseason was going to be like. And first game definitely didn't disappoint. Obviously, the huge homer by Shohei and to swing the momentum back in our favor, and great environment in the crowd, and just a lot of fun to play that first postseason game. Hopefully, we can have a lot more fun games like that.
Bill up here in the front.
Yeah, you played in St. Louis, where we've heard forever they're the best fans in baseball. How'd you compare them to Dodger fans?
Yeah, no, I mean, both fan bases are really great. Come out to support, and I think just know the game very well. I think at Dodger Stadium, I would say it's a touch louder. I think just more fans, and kind of a different type of environment in the stadium, a little bit more upbeat. But I love both fan bases, and I've really enjoyed getting to know the Dodgers fan base a little bit just in my past couple of months, and it's been a great experience here so far. I mean, it was every time I've come here. When I was with St. Louis, I always noticed how loud it was. So it wasn't necessarily a surprise, but it was definitely nice to be on this side of things.
A few more for Tommy. Go over in the middle, second row.
Tommy, the front office has talked a lot about how they coveted you when you were in St. Louis. What does that do for you to have a team that covets you that much, and how has the acclimation been for you?
Yeah, it gives me confidence for sure to know that my skill set's valued. And, just seeing from the outside, I saw how many talented players were on the Dodgers. Everybody that the Dodgers acquire seems to be have a lot of success here. So when I got traded here, I was just excited to join the organization and kind of see like how else I could improve upon my game. And I feel like it's been a good fit here so far, and I've hopefully be able to contribute in a bunch of different ways, and I think that's kind of what makes me valuable to the team.
Go to the back row, straight back.
Hi, Tommy. I know you facing Shohei at the WBC, and now you are teammate with him. Is there anything new about Shohei?
I think, just being on his team now. First of all, I'm glad to be on his team and don't have to play against him. And I think what's been impressive is just like him having the same mindset, every single day. Obviously, he's the best player in baseball right now, and I feel like when you're in that situation, you can kind of have the tendency to put pressure on yourself, but he really doesn't seem that way at all. He's very laid back, and always has a great attitude and just excited to play the game of baseball.
You have two up in the front.
Just curious, from a personal standpoint, growing up in San Diego, what's this series been like for you in terms of people you grew up with rooting maybe for the Padres, for you personally?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I've got a lot of friends who are still Padres fans, so I'm really hoping we can beat them, and so I can talk trash to them this offseason.
Maria?
Yeah. You and I talked last night about coming here and guys welcoming you with open arms. Was it everything you thought it would be, or what was it like when you first walked into the locker room?
Yeah, it's a little different. I was with the Cardinals for 8 years, I think. So those were, the only people I knew, the only, coaches, coaching staff, and teammates that I knew. So it was a little bit different. So the first couple of days, I felt like I was kind of feeling it out a little bit. But, I feel like I got to know everybody really quickly. Definitely feel like I've been here for longer than, just a couple of months. And, I feel like the transition's been pretty seamless so far. Really enjoyed being in this organization.
Kirsten?
Tommy, just speaking about the Cardinals, you obviously played with Jack over there as well. Just knowing him personally, what do you know about him just that allows him to kind of have that edge on the mound and that will allow him to have success in a game like tonight?
Yeah, just a competitor. You know, as long as I've played with him, he's always, you know, had one of the, you know, best intensity on the mound that I've seen. You know, he comes out to compete, especially in those big games. You know, he kind of lives for those moments. So I know I got a ton of confidence in him. You know, he's going to have a great game tonight, and just excited to see what he can do out there.
And last one's for Tommy. All right, Tommy, thanks for coming in.
Cool. Thank you.